I've had 2 cigarettes in the past 10 years. Both of them I smoked outside the funeral home where a fallen colleague's body was being laid to rest. I stood now in the alleyway behind headquarters, finishing off the 3rd. I chain-lit the 4th, sucked hard, exhaled into the icy morning. Despite the chill, my shirt was sticking to me with sweat. I tried to call my brother's phone 3 times. No answer. The chief emerged from the fire exit beside me. I held up a hand. Not only did I not want to talk, I wasn't sure that I could if I tried. The old man stood watching as I smoked. My hands were shaking. That rat, that stain on humanity, Nigel Spader, is going to go down for this, I said. If it's my last act, I'm going to make sure he... I've overseen the entire operation, the chief said. I couldn't tell you it was going on, or you might have alerted Sam. We let you carry on, business as usual. Nigel and his team have done a very good job. They've been on to your brother for about 3 weeks now. I looked at my chief, my trainer, my friend. I've thought you've been looking tired, I sneered. Can't sleep at night, boss. No, he said. As a matter of fact, I can't. I haven't slept since the morning the homicide team told me of their suspicions. I hated lying to you, Blue. He ground a piece of asphalt into the gutter with his heel. He looked ancient in the reflected light of the towering city blocks around us. Where's my brother? They picked him up this morning, he said. He's being interrogated by the feds over at Parramatta headquarters. I need to get over there. You won't get anywhere near him at this stage. The chief took me by the shoulders before I could barge past him through the fire door. He's in processing. Depending on whether he's cooperative, he may not be approved for visitors for a week. 2, even. Sam didn't do this, I said. You've got it wrong. Nigel's got it wrong. I need to be here to straighten all this out. No, you don't, he said. You need to get some stuff together and get out of here. What, just abandon him? Harry, Sam is about to go down as one of the nastiest sexual sadists since the backpacker murderer. Whether you think he did it or not, you're public enemy number 2 right now. If the press gets hold of you, they're going to eat you alive. I shook another cigarette out of the packet I'd swiped from Nigel's desk. My thoughts were racing. You aren't going to do yourself any favours here, Harry. If you go around shouting in front of the cameras the way you did in that case room just now, you're going to look like a lunatic. I don't give a shit what I look like. You should, the chief said. The entire country is going to tune in for this on the 6 o'clock news. People are angry. If they can't get at Sam, they're going to want to get at you. Think about it. It's fucking poetry. The killer's sister is a short-tempered, frequently violent cop with a mouth like a sailor. Better yet, she's in sex crimes and has somehow managed to remain completely oblivious to the sexual predator at the family barbecue. He took a piece of paper from the breast pocket of his jacket and handed it to me. It was a printout of a flight itinerary. He untucked a slim folder from under his arm and put it in my hands. I opened it and saw it was a case brief, but I couldn't get my eyes to settle on it for more than a few seconds. I felt sick with fear, uncertainty. What's this? I asked. It's an unexplained death case out on a mining camp in the desert near Kalgoorlie, the chief said. I'm sex crimes, Pops, not clean-up crew. I don't care what you are, you're going. I pulled some strings with some old mates in Perth. The case itself is bullshit, but the area is so isolated it'll make the perfect hideout. I don't want to go to fucking Kalgoorlie. Are you nuts? You don't get a choice, detective. Even if you don't know what's best for you right now, I do. I'm giving you a direct order as your superior officer. You don't go, I'll have you locked up for interrogative purposes. I'll tell a judge I want to know if you knew anything about the murders and I'll throw away the key until this shitstorm is over. You want that? I tried to walk away. The chief grabbed my arm again. "Look at me," he said. I didn't look. "There is nothing you can do to help your brother, Blue," the old man said. "It's over.